Hi, I'm Coach Shayain. Welcome back to the Masters edition of my YouTube channel. So let's get started. Last week, I told you about the 3 hot tips that I wish somebody had told me before I went to the 2022 Masters. This week, we're gonna talk about concessions, everyone's favorite food. So let me tell you the 3 topics we're gonna talk about. Snacks, which if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm a big snack person and highly recommend always having it in your bag at a golf course. The second thing that I want to talk about is probably what is a free souvenir that the Masters gives you, which is one of their cups that I'll talk to you about. And I will talk to you about, I think, the biggest miss that Augusta National and the Masters currently have in their concession area, which, let me tell you, they have nailed their hospitality in every regard of a tournament, food, beverage, everything. They've nailed it in every aspect, except I think this is probably their biggest miss in 2022, and hopefully they will have changed it by the time we go in April in 2023. So let's get started. So number 1 is snacks. In my previous video, when I told you about the 3 hot tips, I told you about taking a little bag with you if you have, and or buying one at the store. Always making sure, the biggest rule is go to the Masters website. It's very good. It has a lot of details on there. And the second thing is, if you haven't downloaded the app, you should download the app. The app is phenomenal. So let's say that you've done all those things and you're gonna take a little backpack with you, which is under 10 by 10 by 12 is a requirement. I have my bag. Now you're like, okay, let's get talking about concessions. So what I recommend is everyone gets excited about the sandwiches. You know, there's different options for you to go and eat in there. Everyone goes and grabs whatever they want. At breakfast time, obviously concession stands are busy, but they do an excellent job of having flow. That's not where I'm getting at with the snacks. The part of the snacks that I think sometimes people forget is you're there by 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. You've had your breakfast there. Yes, it's extremely affordable, which we love Augusta National for doing that for us. But what we forget is about 10:30, when you're a little peckish, now you need to go back to the concession stand to go and get a snack. May it be another sandwich, by all means. I have been there. And or they have amazing snacks. 2 of my favorites that I love because they were easy to carry in my pockets, in my jacket pocket because it was raining that time, was cut up apples. Great healthy snack, obvs. So they had it in like a little bag, cut up apple slices. And the second thing that I always had was their popcorn. Now I can't remember if they had a mixed bag of popcorn, like sweet and salty, or if it was just like the caramel. I don't have a big sweet tooth, but that caramel popcorn or whatever the sweet popcorn they had was phenomenal. And of course, bag of chips. Like, who doesn't love a bag of chips? And they also had like other snacks that were in the morning. They had muffins that you could have also taken with you. And I believe they had like a small packet of either a granola bar or nuts, one or the other, that you could also, have as a snack. So number 1 is go indulge, eat all the food. You can only eat so much. Around 10:30, you're going to get hungry. Have the snacks either in your pockets and or the handy dandy bag that you've either bought or here. So that way, concession stands in the middle of the day do get very long, especially if they're the smaller ones in the middle of the golf course. One of the other things that I recommend that you already have the app, right? But you're not allowed taking your phone inside at all anywhere. But they do give you these great maps. They're actually really amazing. You'll be able to see it. So we parked in the North Gate parking area, and then you'll see it says CL, which is this check stand / lost and found. So if you did bring your camera or your phone, if you did bring your phone in with you, you will have to check it over there. You keep walking, you see the restrooms, you see the press building. Keep walking down that very, very long path. And then you come to the main leaderboard. So this map is extremely helpful. You'll also see that it has like a little circle with what looks like a soda can or a pop can or a drink, which just means concession. So it shows you the store, which is a t-shirt symbol. You pass the store, you pass the restrooms. I wonder what the money sign is. Is there, oh, cash and card, cool. Okay, so you go to the concession stand over there. Now, if you keep following past hole 1, past hole 9, now you're at 18. If you come down Holly, you'll see the first 8 symbol, and then you'll see another concession stand. Okay, then you go to the left, past hole 2, another concession stand. So these little concession stands, and there's one at 16, and between 16 and 14. There's tons of little concession stands, but let me tell you, they get extremely busy in the middle of the day. Yes, at lunchtime they do. Breakfast, I believe they were actually very, very good. The North Stand one, the one that I used, was fast. Make sure you take a credit card, it's easy, everything is tapped. Okay, so snacks. Okay, in your pocket for the midday snack. You get the point. That's number 1. Number 2 is, I know we're excited and we want to have a glass of wine and beer, but when you're there and it's really, really warm, you need to drink a lot of water. Yes, they have soda. Yes, they have, I believe, lemonade and like non-sweet iced tea and iced tea. Like when you're there, you gotta have, you're in Georgia, you have to have sweet tea. Some people don't like it, but it's one of my favorite things to have over there. I'm digressing. So make sure that those cups that they give you, you can rinse them out and put them in your bag or carry them around. Everyone has them, so do not feel embarrassed. They're your only free thing that you're going to get from there. So they don't have any beer cans, wine bottles, no pop cans. Everything is in a master's cup. The green one usually symbolizes that you've had some form of alcohol, and the clear/white ones are the ones that say you've had a non-alcoholic beverage. So you'll see everyone with them. Enjoy them, keep them, do not, well, you can throw them away, but don't throw them away. They are your souvenir. But you're making sure that you're hydrating. I'm gonna repeat that. Non-alcoholic beverage, you need to have at least 3 or 4 of those cups because it does get very, very hot. Also, if it's cold, don't pound 4 coffees because you're gonna get dehydrated. I sound like your mother, it's fine, just you'll thank me later. So you have your snacks and you've been hydrating yourself with your cups. Okay, let's talk about what I believe is the biggest miss that when I was there in 2022. They don't have very many vegan options. And I'm sure the person who eats meat is like, oh, please, like, who cares about vegan options? Well, you don't, because you have tons of options there for yourself to eat. If you eat chicken, you're fine. They have chicken options. I don't eat red meat, so a couple of the sandwiches I can eat, which was fine. They had chicken. So what they have is in the sandwiches, they have egg and cheese. They have a lot of cheese options, but a person who's vegan does not eat cheese. So suggestion would be eat a very big breakfast, but also if you're coming really early like we woke up at 5 a.m. Like, I'm not eating anything that early. So that would be my number 1 thing that I think that they had the biggest miss on, was a vegan option or a vegetarian option without cheese. Because if you're a lactose and a vegetarian, or you can't have dairy because you're lactose intolerant, and a vegetarian, you literally can't eat anything besides chips or crisps, apple slices, maybe the muffin, but you're there all day. So that would be my biggest miss. And I really, really hope that in 2023, when I go back, that they have found an alternate option. Now, disclaimer, I did not ask anyone there if they had a vegan option. So my gut says they did not. but I also didn't ask anybody. So maybe this year when I go and if they don't have a vegan option, I might ask somebody and just see if they do. So if you're vegan, I suggest you have a pretty big breakfast if you can, or just have a lot of snacks in your pocket or in your bag with you. So those are my 3 hot tips for the concession stand. Let me know in the comments below if I've missed anything, or if you believe there's a hotter tip out there. Bonus, if you do get any of the sandwiches, and if you're a person who likes to experiment with your food, I actually put the chips inside my sandwiches, and they tasted, I would say, 10 times better. Their barbecue chips inside any of the sandwiches taste. If you do give that a try, let me know in the comments below. If you're going to the Masters, try it, and also let me know if it was a good suggestion from me. Any questions in the comments? Let me know if you liked this video by clicking the like button if it was helpful. And if you don't already subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you go and do that right away. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.